Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Still working on some of the parts and doing the pillion handle holds or passenger handle holds. Still waiting on some parts to come in the mail. Had some parts come in the mail, so that's awesome. You have to wait for the videos for those ones to come through because sometimes I'm actually trying to figure out the stuff. I got some parts for here, some parts for there, waiting for all the parts for here coming in the mail. You know, this, that, and the other. I have a theory on how to fix this tank, which means I have to take it all apart and get all the fuel on it. That may not happen for a while. But today, I want to work on the exhaust. So we're going to be on this side of the bike, and we're going to go through the couple different types of exhaust. And it might get loud.
Let's get loud. Let's get loud. Turn the music up to hear that sound.
Yeah, it's going to be loud. So we're going to be using our decimal meter. And as you can see, as I'm talking, it's around 70-ish decibels, which is fine. Anything above 90 decibels actually starts to hurt your ears. So we're going to start this thing up. We're going to crack the garage door. And about there. It's about 85, and that's with the stock exhaust. So this is placed precisely where the rider would be when you're operating the motorbike. It's obviously going to feel vibrations through it and whatnot. I might actually figure out a way to clamp this somehow, but basically, actually, right here would be perfect. You can see the RPM. That's about it. Nothing special. So now we're going to take off the stock exhaust. So the first exhaust we're going to test, which we've already tested in previous videos, is the straight pipe side exit. And as you can see, there's not much resistance to that. There's something inside there that say that it does have some sort of muffler, but it's negligible at best. Everyone wants a ladder bike. This is not the way to do it. So what we're going to do next is we're actually going to weigh how much this is. It feels, let's say, around 12 pounds. So last chance, guys. We're going to zero it off. There, perfect zero. I said 12 pounds. Let's see if I'm right. 9.2 pounds. See it right there? That's how much the exhaust weighs. In comparison to the side exit, how much does it weigh? Maybe a pound. 1.4 pounds. This will be the easiest install, period. And that's it. That's how fast that was. So this is kind of useless now, the bolt-on point, but we're not going to worry about that. Loud pipes save lives. Loud and alive. So that's cool. We're going to start the bike up, turn on our decibel meter. So about 47 decibels. Talking is 70 decibels. Turn on the bike. There it is. Couldn't find it for a second. And now for the next pipe. Any bets on what this is going to weigh? Ooh, like a third. 3.37 pounds. Not bad. There's the glorious pipe. It does have a baffle that I can pull out to change tone. I did try to just put the muffler on, and I'm a big fan of just having a muffler because I like the pipes being short, but not in this case, so I had to grab the slip-on pipe so that I can put the muffler onto that pipe itself, which is a little sad, but for a good install, it's just the way it is. So we've gone through 3 exhaust systems. The only exhaust system after this would be either taking it to baffling or doing the full exhaust system, which I do have. So before we go through the exhaust system and I start it up for you guys, we do have a full like catless exhaust system right here. This bike still has the cat. We're going to keep the cat in it because that's part of the tune and you need that for emissions. This here is the Y pipe. You have the two header pipes, so they're all separate. And then this is your mid pipe, which links up to the other mid pipe for the slip-on exhaust. Right now it's only slip-on exhaust. So you have all this, and this also includes your hardware, which is right here, and then your O2 sensor, which is the block off. But if you want the O2 sensor, which we do because that does all your EFI stuff, and we have the bike, so we can start it up, and we'll turn on the decibel meter. Let it warm up a bit. So here we are, about 80 decibels. My talking is louder than the motor right now. Not bad. Let's take out the baffle. This is fairly easy to do. Just remove the muffler like we've already done before, and then we take the bolt that holds the baffled or spark arrestor from that, and you just pull it out. Easy peasy. So this is the baffled that sits inside, and that changes the exhaust tone. So this will be more high pitched, kind of like a race car. We're going to put this back in after, because this is also your spark arrestor. So we went from this to that. What I can tell, it's about 3 or so more decibels. Not bad, but I don't really need the high pitch. I want the throat. That sounded awkward. Anyways, we're gonna put the baffled back in, the spark arrestor. Normally this is an easy peasy job, unless you're like me, who drops a screw because you're so excited you don't keep track of your stuff. Well, it is. She gone. Yeah, I dropped a screw. Still no idea where it is, but put it all back together. I will find the screw somewhere in this mess. So just to recap, guys, we went through the 3 exhaust systems today. The stock exhaust right here, this thing, this weighs about 9+ pounds. You really want to get rid of this. Sounds like a vacuum cleaner. The open pipe, I would say, with the tiny little thing. Your itty bitty open muffler. You don't really want this because you're gonna annoy everybody. So you pick the middle ground. And then you have your slip on. And you get the best of both worlds. You have a muffler that's actually a muffler, and she looks good, saves a bit of weight, and sounds good, more importantly. We do have a 4th where it's a full exhaust system, which I talked about there. That you want to have dyno tuned from a professional, where your bike will be on an actual dyno, and then go through the whole fuel table, selecting at each RPM where it's supposed to be and keep it running good. This sort of setup, you want to have your if you want to have the ECU flash, you can get those handheld with the pre-programmed stuff, which will work just fine. That way you're not going to be damaging your bike. If I was to run this bike as is, I would definitely be hurting it because it has the cold air intake and the free-flowing exhaust. You don't really want to hurt your motor. Simple as that. That all being said, guys, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, leave them down below. I'll leave all the links in the videos for this exhaust, and happy riding. I don't know, I had to do that, everybody does that. But yeah, she looks good, sounds good, she runs good, and once I tune it, which is a must, she will be good. Peace.